Jefferson County public school system taking taxpayers for a ride, or are they investing in local students' future?
That's the question Wave 3 troubleshooter Eric Flack set out to answer after he discovered JCPS spent more than $1 million on travel last year alone. He's here with the results of that investigation. And Eric, to a lot of people, that's going to seem like a lot of money.
Well, it is a lot of money, and at least part of that money could have been used to buy textbooks, technology, and even hire additional staff. But JCPS said what it got out of the taxpayer-funded trips is far more valuable.
From Vegas to Vail, D.C. to Disney World, Jefferson County Public Schools has money to travel, even as the cash-strapped district tells taxpayers it needs more funding.
At a time when you have raised taxes 6 years in a row, people will see you guys spending money in Vegas and D.C. and Vail, and they'll be mad about that. Do they have a complaint?
You know, it's not where the conference is held, it's what the conference is about. That's the importance. And in order to have student achievement, you must have professional development.
Professional development conferences make up the majority of the $1.1 million JCPS spent on trips, according to Chief Financial Officer Cordelia Harden. More than $300,000 of that came directly from the district's general fund. The other $800,000 is state and federal money. Harden told me all of it was well spent because professional development, where teachers and administrators learn new skills to improve performance, is critical to raising test scores.
It takes professional development in order to have student achievement.
JCPS went all over the country in that mission. A Wave 3 News troubleshooter review of JCPS travel expenses found $2,800 for 6 staff members to attend conferences in Walt Disney World, $8,200 for 11 staff members to attend a summer learning seminar at the Vail Marriott Mountain Resort and Spa, $8,500 for 22 staff members to attend teaching conferences at the Gaylord National Resort and Convention Center on the Washington, D.C. waterfront, and $13,000 for 32 teachers to attend conferences at the Venetian Casino Resort in Las Vegas. JCPS offered up teachers for us to talk to who say they reap the educational rewards these conferences offered.
Well, if you have students in the same classroom that are different abilities, how do you teach the same lesson to those students?
Turns out that trip to the Venetian to study differentiated instruction wasn't the only one Seneca High School teacher Jody Johnson took. She told us she liked the conferences so much she had gone to another one 3 months earlier, also in Vegas.
And I learned a lot about how to help teachers to perfect their craft, use strategies that are effective for student achievement, and we've seen results with that.
That conference on leadership and coaching other teachers was held at Caesars Palace. This time, 5 JCPS staff members went, costing taxpayers more than $3,300. JCPS leaders said the Vegas conferences played a critical role in raising test scores at Seneca and other low-performing high schools in the district. The Education Action Group, an advocacy organization that has studied the spending of 30 school districts, including JCPS, thinks there's a less expensive way to do it.
We just wonder, is this the most efficient use of hard-earned tax dollars?
Founder Kyle Olson told me he thinks JCPS could save hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, replacing trips to professional development conferences with webinars and distance learning for teachers.
It seems to me like with technology, there are better ways to accomplish the same mission, and yet schools just seem to be stuck in the old way of sending people off all over the country.
Harden says JCPS is using more webinars and cutting back on the number of teachers from each school it sends to a conference. JCPS also started requiring additional approvals on travel after staff members from 4 schools ran up a $14,000 bill at the Rough River Lodge for a summer retreat before the 2012 school year. Overall, JCPS says the money it spends on travel has steadily dropped and was actually down more than $400,000 last year from the one before.
Could that be used somewhere else? Yes, but it's not all about just books. It is making sure that person delivering that instruction is the top quality.
And JCPS isn't just spending money on out-of-town hotels. I discovered the district spent more than $100,000 on hotels right here in Louisville, mostly to rent space for orientations, workshops, and dinners. JCPS leaders told me the district just doesn't have the type of facilities that could adequately house those types of events. Guys, the Kentucky Auditor's Office is currently taking a wide-ranging look at the Jefferson County public school system, studying everything from travel to how they're spending money here in town and a number of other things as well.
Now, JCPS doesn't pick the locations for these national conferences, but none in Des Moines or Peoria or Evansville.
I was actually told that they say it's cheaper to get to Vegas than it is to get to Peoria, Des Moines.
Some of those other places.
So, yeah.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you.